How to flirt for beginners. 8 flirting tips. Flirting is a great way to break the ice and get to know someone better, but it can be intimidating for those who are new to it. Whether you're in a new relationship or just looking to make a good impression, you can take some simple steps to ensure your flirting is on point. In this video, we'll share 8 tips for beginners to flirt. From body language cues to conversation topics and more, these tips will help you make the most of your flirting opportunities so you can enjoy some fun and meaningful interactions. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel because we upload new videos every day. Let's begin. Number 1. The eyes have it. The eyes are the windows to the soul, so they say. And in the case of flirting, that couldn't be more true. Maintaining eye contact is key when flirting with someone. It shows confidence and interest. Once you have caught someone's attention, don't be afraid to hold their gaze and give them a smile. If they smile back, you're on your way to flirting success. Number 2. Smile. When you smile, you automatically look more attractive and approachable. Smiling also conveys positive emotions like happiness, joy, and affection, which makes the person you're flirting with feel good. So smile often during your interactions. Number 3. The power of touch. Touch is one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal when it comes to flirting. A simple touch can communicate a wealth of information, interest, attraction, comfort, and even sexual desire. When used correctly, touch can be an incredibly effective way to get your flirt on. That being said, there are a few things you should keep in mind when using touch to flirt. First and foremost, make sure that your touch is consensual. This means only touching someone who has given you verbal or nonverbal permission to do so. Secondly, be aware of your body language and your message with your touch. Are you touching someone in a way that conveys respect and interest, or are you coming across as creepy and unwanted? Finally, remember that not everyone is comfortable with physical contact. Some people prefer to keep their distance, so it's important to read the situation and gauge your target's comfort level before making a move. With these things in mind, go forth and start touching. Number 4. Keep it light. When it comes to flirting, the first rule is to keep it light. This means you should avoid getting too personal or diving into deep conversations. Stick to topics that are easy to discuss and that will make the other person feel comfortable. Some great topics to flirt about include the weather, your hobbies, what you're up to this weekend, how is your day going, funny stories. Asking questions is a great way to keep the conversation flowing, and it also allows you to get to know the other person better. Just ensure you don't ask anything that could be seen as intrusive or make the other person uncomfortable. When you're flirting, body language is also important. Make sure you make eye contact, smile, and stand up straight. These nonverbal cues will let the other person know that you're interested in them and open to talking. Number 5. Pay attention. Don't be afraid to show interest when you're flirting with someone. If you're not sure how to do this, start by making eye contact and smiling. Then, lean in closer or touch the person lightly on the arm to let them know you're interested. Once you've got the person's attention, keep the conversation going by asking questions and listening carefully to their answers. Finally, don't forget to follow up after your conversation by sending a text. Number 6. Follow up. Once you've approached someone and started a conversation, be sure to follow up afterward. This shows that you're interested in continuing the interaction and getting to know them better. You can do this by asking for their number or social media handle, or by simply saying that you'll see them around campus or at the next party. Number 7. Don't be a creep. The worst thing you can do when trying to flirt with someone is to come across as a creep. This will instantly put them on the defense, and they'll be less likely to want to talk to you, let alone flirt back. So how do you make sure you don't come across as a creep? For starters, don't be overly forward or sexual in your approach. If you're just trying to get someone's attention, there's no need to go overboard with your flirting. A simple compliment or playful banter will suffice. Additionally, make sure you respect personal space and boundaries. Don't invade someone's personal space unless they've given you explicit permission to do so. And even then, proceed with caution. The last thing you want is to make someone feel uncomfortable or unsafe. Finally, pay attention to body language and verbal cues. If someone seems uninterested or uncomfortable, back off immediately. Flirting should be fun and enjoyable for both parties involved. If it's not, then it's time to move on. Number 8. Body language. Body language is an important part of flirting. It is a way to communicate with someone without using words or verbal communication. Body language can include gestures, facial expressions, and postures. Examples of body language include smiling, leaning in towards someone, making eye contact, touching or brushing up against someone, and playing with one's hair. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell icon.